So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, the Originals, the Spring Craft Sale is kicking off today at 10 a.m. at the Ottawa Convention Centre. There will be over 250, excuse me, I think it's 180 different artisans ranging from jewelry to clothes, but that's neither here nor there. Joining me now is Kloe Shultz. You are a finalist, and so you think you can dance Canada Season 3?
That's correct, yes.
And you will actually be judging, one of 3 judges in the dance competition.
Absolutely.
That will be at the Original show tonight. Okay, let's start with your experience as being a part of So You Think You Can Dance Canada. What was that like?
Well, I was on the show last year, so it was Season 3 of So You Think You Can Dance Canada, and it was a wonderful opportunity. I mean, it's a dancer's dream. It's an opportunity to showcase your talent, and it's physically and emotionally challenging, but it's just really any dancer's dream, and it's a great way to push yourself and challenge yourself.
Well, how difficult is that learning? Was it one routine every week, or was it a couple?
Well, you had a group routine, and then you have one with your partner. So you have very little time, but it's, you know, it's great. It's challenging, and I just loved it.
And what style of dance are you trained in?
I was a lyrical jazz dancer.
Okay, so what was it like, you know, learning hip hop and classical and all sorts of different styles that you had never done before?
Well, I mean, it's challenging, of course, but you know, it just really helps you learn new different dance styles, and you know, you can eventually share that knowledge with other people.
That's amazing. What have you been doing since the show ended? Well,
actually, I was a year shy of graduating when I did the show, so I went back to the University of Ottawa and completed my undergrad. I'll be graduating in June in health sciences.
Good for you.
But I've had the opportunity to share my knowledge with young aspiring dancers. I've, you know, been in a large part of Ontario touring, doing workshops, giving speeches on character education, you know, adjudicating, and I have a company back home, Dynamic Dance Workshops company, and I'm able to share my knowledge that I've learned on the show with them.
Which is great, because people can actually join you for summer workshops, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so speaking of adjudicating, you will be one of 3 judges. We've got Pamela Frolick, the board chair of Canada Dance Festival, and then yourself and one other So You Think You Can Dance Season 4 finalist. Who's that?
That's correct. That is Geisha Chin, and she's amazing. So I'm so excited to take part of, you know, adjudicating with those 2 people.
Okay, so and if people pay the $7 to get into the Originals, the Spring Craft Sale, you get to watch the show tonight for free.
Absolutely.
So how many different dancers are we expecting?
Well, you know, we have a handful of dancers coming out. We have a variety of dance styles ranging from Bollywood, hip-hop, contemporary. It's going to be an exciting lineup of show.
A little bit of everything. And how tough is that going to be for you to judge these kids?
It's going to be very difficult for me because I very much enjoy watching dance, first of all. But, you know, we're looking for that wow factor in that dancer to stand out and, you know, have the opportunity, if they win, to take part in a master class at the Canada Dance Festival this summer.
Okay, so amazing opportunity for whoever wins it. But that's got to be tough for you, too, because you know what it's like to be on the other side.
Yes.
Being judged. So is that difficult to give people criticism, although it might be constructive, because you know what it's like to be standing there on stage?
It's so tough. You know, I don't like to put myself in that position because I know what it's like you said. But, you know, I've always taken criticism in a positive way. So I think it's going to be, for sure, constructive. And regardless, it's going to be an opportunity to showcase Ottawa's talent.
For sure, and I'm sure we've got a lot of it because there are quite a few dance sort of companies, if we, for lack of a better word, around the city,
Absolutely.
Right?
There are a whole bunch of studios, street dancers out there, so, you know, it's going to be a great show, and I encourage everyone to come out.
Kloe, where did you grow up dancing?
I grew up in North Bay, Ontario, so quite a few ways away from here.
And what made you start dancing?
Well, actually, I just did it, you know, started off with your ballet class, and I just became passionate and grew passionate about it, and I kept going and came here and expanded my horizons.
Yeah, and you can tell when you talk about it that you are passionate about it. So that's great for other dancers who are as passionate as you are to get to compete tonight. So if you do head to the Originals, the Spring Craft Sale at the Ottawa Convention Centre tonight, the dance competition starts at what time?
It starts at 7 p.m.
Okay, perfect. And it's about an hour long.
Yes, I would assume so. Right? So it'll be a great opportunity, great showcase.
Okay. And, I mean, it's enough incentive to go and see these young dancers, but to be able to meet you and Geisha, you're pretty much celebrities, finalists on So You Think You Can Dance Canada. It was such a pleasure to meet you.
So great to meet you.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
You too. And a reminder that the craft sale will be running today and tomorrow 10 till 9, Saturday 10 till 6, Sunday 10 till 5. Tickets are $7. You can head to the Ottawa Convention Centre website and check out all of the information. Perfect. So I think we're going to take a quick break, but coming up a little bit later in the show, we will be talking with Ottawa Mission. So stick around. That's all coming up on CTV Morning Live.